Why are polyphenols, which are plant chemicals, are so important for health and longevity? Polyphenols are phytochemicals plants produce when they're in stressful situations, such as when they get attacked by insects like bugs, like biting on the leaves, or if they grow in stressed areas, up in the Himalaya or like where the weather conditions are harsh. Then they create those polyphenols, those defense mechanisms that fight off the insects. And what happens is, it turned out that when we consume those stressed plants that produce a lot of polyphenols, we actually benefit, and it activates our longevity pathways, in particular the sirtuin pathways. There's 7 of them, and some of them are SIRT6 and 1 are directly responsible for healthy aging. But here's the catch. So make sure that you eat organic, plants that are stressed. I would have never thought that 20 years later, I will actually look back and think or say that those plants or that apple, as an example, that has some bug bites on it is the one you want to eat. You don't want to eat the ones that are sprayed with tons of chemicals and pesticides and have not one mark, from insects, because they have no defense mechanism because they didn't have to. They have the pesticides. And pesticides, as you know, have many other negative benefits. But here we talk about polyphenols. So if the plants don't have to create polyphenols, those defense mechanisms to fight off the insects, then there is no polyphenols. So by consuming plants that are stressed, those are the ones you want to eat. You want to eat the apple that has a little bug bite. You don't want to eat the carrot, where you can actually see there were some insects on it. Who would have thought that these are the ones we're going to eat 20 years later? And if you don't want to eat stressed plants because the insects, doesn't go well with you, well, then you can also buy it in supplement form. Some of my favorites that have the most polyphenols are resveratrol, fiastin, and quercetin. You can buy them, in anywhere online. They're not even that expensive, but they're worth every penny.